Alright, so the next part for this build is the head. Now, reviewing the manual, this head is a lot more complicated than I realized. First of all, you get this clear part here. See if I can focus it. Which dictates the front eyes and the rear sensor here. In which case you have to put the polycaps on this. This is going to be, not polycaps, I'm sorry, the decals. Which I find it very, very uncomfortably small. Let's see if I can do this correctly. It's kind of hard to see this. Obviously, I'm getting old for my age. Yeah, there's no way in the world I'm going to paint these at this range. Alright, that's not bad. The rear one is this guy right here. And then oh, get your ass in there. Come on. There we go. Alright, so this is done, but then I gotta put polycaps on this one, which is the bottom portion of the head, and then you have to put the polycaps here around the cheek area for the disc sensor, I guess. So I gotta look at the symbols properly. Oh yeah, okay, so it's these over here. And one goes here. Okay. And the other one goes here. Like that. Once that's done, take these two parts, whoops, wrong way, put them like this. Actually, as you could see, this thing is loose because it won't hold on, because you need another part, and I think I remember the same issue with the previous kit, where you have to actually put in the chin first. Actually, let me put the chin first. So you have to put the chin first, and then there's a wedge in the chin right there where you have to slide it in, and then that will hold it into place. There you go. Alright, now we're cooking with gas. So the next thing is the head. What am I doing wrong? Let me try the other head. Maybe there's some sort of guide on this. Oops, wrong way. Okay. Ooh, oh, there we go. There we go. Now she went in fine. Let let me see. Any more polycaps here? I'm sorry, any more decals? Like you have polycaps in the brain. Alright, so we have the back bunny ear trims. We'll go like that. Like so. And then... oh. Wait a minute. Okay, so I gotta put these on. This is odd. I hate these clear parts because you gotta put them in the... Did I pull the right clear parts for this? Hold on a second. Yeah, I did. Oh, I see. I gotta remove... Alright, that's where I made the mistake. Alright, so the clear parts you gotta put in like this because there's a wedge here also that is supported by the back bunny ears. So as you can see, like that. I'm gonna do the same thing over here. Push it in all the way. There we go. Like that and that. I think that's it. Then you bring the bunny ears and the rear bunny ears and put them on like so. And that will hold the clear parts into place. There we go. And then finally the front V-fin. Oh, wait a minute. Not yet. I think there's a keep saying that. A decal. Come on, come on. Get out, you piece of you know what. Oh no, there is none. Why am I always under the impression that there's one there? Oh, you know what? Oh, are you kidding me? Alright, give me a second while I festered this part back in there. Okay. Alright, there's another clear part here that goes over here. Like so. Like that. And then there's this decal here. There we go. Now, before I move on, there's something you guys need to know. So far, I've been enjoying building this kit. But take a look at this. You see this? These two decals wraps around these two. Why? Oh, sorry, I think I'm looking at the wrong ones. I think it's these two right here. These two yellow ones right here. Again, why? Do I really need to do this? I'll think about it and decide whether I should put it on or not. But the head is done. So next up is the arms of the 00 Riser Trans Am. And we'll begin with the shoulder. It should be easy to build. Just three parts, excuse me, with the polycap. Two of the plastic parts plus the polycap. There we go. Try to say that 6 times. Right. Now, again, you don't have to worry about this line showing up, considering that you're going to have the GN drives section covering it, so don't worry about that. To begin preparing this, you want to build the these two parts here. Put this polycap here. And by the way, noticing this right now, it reminded me of when I was building the shoulder, or excuse me, this elbow that I was building for the I think it was the Unicorn Gundam high grade kit. But in this one, we have this little part here that requires one of the decals. So we take this guy here, and try to align it up as best as possibly can, because there is no orientation here other than, you know, what you could see with the naked eye. And try to get that line in the middle. Then grab this clear part and then snap it into place. If you can't do it with your fingers, use the rubber on your clippers, so you can push it in, and it's a snug fit. Now the next part here, and this one's a little bit tricky, I had to verify what I was doing here, is the lower portion of the arm. But before you do that, you want to get the wrist. In this wrist here, you want to make sure that this part has the has this section like this, and you slide it into place like so. Then you slide this in right here, so it looks like that. Then you take this poly cap, put it there, then you close this part here together. Fairly simple, as you can see. Now again, here, there's another decal that you have to put on. But here you have some orientation. So, as you can see, there's a notch at the top of this. And that notch should go right there. Then you take one of the other clear discs that has a little wedge at the top, as you can see there. Slide it into place like so. And a little bit of plastic there, but that should be removed easily. Alright. Now, you're not going to go wrong with the orientation other than the fact that you want to make sure that it's like this. And you slide it into place like so. Into this part here that is a bit of a trouble getting in sometimes. But once you get it in, it should be no problem. There we go. Now, to finish it up, you have the upper portion of the arm that goes right there, like that. And then before you put this on, you want to put this into place, like so. You slide this in right there. And to finish it up, put in the other hand here. And there you have it. The arms of the Trans Am double eraser is done. Let's move on to the next part. Now we're going to build the legs of the Trans Am double eraser. And as you can see, these are all the parts that's necessary for me to build it. We'll begin with the foot. And it's interesting that it's following the same formula with other high-grade builds that I made. This foot assembly that I'm about to do right now. I'll show you what to do. I'll tell you what I'm talking about in a minute. Obviously, this requires two parts, one upper and lower, with the poly cap, the solo poly cap, and then this part here. So it has this that goes from left to right. Why am I saying this looks or is oddly familiar? Take a look at the foot for the Genoese. Almost identical. Yet even though they're slightly different in variations, it has the same formula, the same design feature. Two parts, poly cap, and then the roll bar type joint. I've seen that in this kit, in the Genoace. I've seen it in the Age 1 kit. And if I'm not mistaken, I think the Double O Quanta has that as well. Yes, the Double O Quanta has that feature as well. So I'm noticing that they're, you know, they're doing it this way. And I'm not knocking it. It is kind of a cool feature, and it's very stable in a way. So, good one on Bandai's part.